Hey, what's up? It's Kidd Kraddick in the Canal Side Lounge. You know, we decided to have this guy on when we talked to Simon Cowell about the X Factor, and we said, who is your most memorable contestant from the whole season? And he said Chris Rene. So right in front of us right now, Chris Rene.
Hello.
Give it up, you guys.
Hello. How you doing?
Welcome.
What's up,
Great
man?
to have you here.
Thank you.
As I told you off the air, like, your story to me was the most compelling of the season because you love seeing people overcome things and reach their goals. And, I mean, we got to watch like a work in progress with you. Tell us about your personal struggles that you had.
Before I went to rehab, I went and tried out for the X Factor in LA, 10,000 people.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll call you back in a few months if it's a yes or a no.
Right.
Basically kind of forgot about that, went into a downward spiral, almost lost my life, realized I needed to change, went to rehab, got out.
With what? With what drugs? What were you using?
Oh, okay. It all started with weed and then alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I went to cocaine
marijuana
and
is
meth.
the gateway drug.
Is
Yeah,
it?
and you know what? That's what they said. I didn't believe them. I'm like, you know
Now
what?
you
That's
do?
not true.
They all make fun of me when I say
it's
that.
gateway for certain people. It's
Now
not
you
for
believe it,
everyone.
yeah.
People can smoke weed and drink,
Yeah.
and they're totally good and normal. I have a lot of friends that do
But
that.
you wanted more. You were
I have
trying
a lot
to hurt
of friends
yourself,
that
though.
me. I don't
Yeah.
drink. I don't do anything.
Not now.
But back then, you
No.
were trying to hurt yourself. That's like, you know, you don't know it at the time, but that's what you're doing.
No, it was like it was awesome at the time. At
Yeah.
the same time, I was hurting everybody around me, and I was kind of blind to that.
Yeah.
It was like a spiritual sickness.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Including
And-
your son, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So like, you know, when you're doing that and you don't really see it, it's kind of like the worst. It's the worst kind of pain in your heart ever. Like, and then once you realize, you're like, oh wow, look what I'm doing. And you know, there's a lot of people in America, a lot of people everywhere that are dealing with this and
Yeah.
doing this to their families. Some of them can't wake up and they're not realizing that
Right.
they are important enough to change, that they can change. People around them would love to see that happen and
Yeah.
would be there to support them.
right before you sang your song, the title of it was like Little Homie, right?
Yes, Young Homie.
And you could see LA go, oh, this is going to be a joke.
Well, you took a risk
because
you-
the title of the song.
They're like, oh, he's
sounds-
doing an original.
Yeah,
Oh,
And it's
God.
a little
Most-
homie. It's
What-
going to be a joke. And then he was like,
God,
you're
it
the
was
truth.
Yeah, most people have an audition song, and you went in and did something different. And it's your song and it's your words, and you felt it, and you could just see when they started crying. I'm like, oh my goodness!
But we
I'm
all
starting
thought it was
cry
gonna be a
over
Yeah,
this.
it's not
joke,
just your
didn't we?
words in your song; it's your life.
That's
you were
the
singing about
difference.
your life. How
That's
did
the
anybody else
difference,
have a
yeah.
chance in that room when you're singing about your life? And you're good. I mean,
be.
that was a good move. Whoever talked you into that or didn't talk you out of it, thank them, because that was a great move. If you'd have gone in on there and sung a Bruno Mars song, you wouldn't be sitting here today, right?
Well, they
Straight
probably
up.
did try to get you to do that, right?
At first, they're like, learn exactly. I feel the same way. You know, I was like, they're like, do cover song. You know, get cover songs. I'm like a week before I went to Seattle, I was like, I'm not coming this year. I'm focusing on my sobriety.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my sister's gonna go.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, why? I'm like, because I can't learn any cover songs.
Yeah.
And I can't do them. I think it would have been cheesy for me to do that. Mm-hmm. And you'd be like,
When you got such
It
a
wouldn't
powerful song, and they want you to do the lazy song when you're
Right.
talking about.
straight up. And see,
Yeah.
it's the message.
Yeah.
It's the message in the song for the person who's singing it, and it has to do with them.
Totally.
Like I did "Sexual Healing" for Marvin
Yeah,
Gaye
right.
in boot camp, which was
Yeah.
awesome. It was so fun. They only showed like 8 seconds of it, but it was great. But no, I was just stoked, dude. Stoked to be able to sing my own song and to have written it and to got to show the world. And the response has been amazing.
Are you going to play a song for us, man?
Yeah,
We
you
would
want to
love
hear
that.
something?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I got a song. I got a little song.
You got a little
What are you
something,
gonna
something?
Called Young Homie.
Yeah.
Acoustic
I wanna hear
version.
it.
Give it up, everybody, for Chris Rene. Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
Let me clear my voice. Clear my throat. Oh yeah. Open up my mind with these spoken words. Let this music heal like an overture. Now she's the only one. Yeah. And so I roll with her. Ooh, that's how it's supposed to be. Living life with loved ones close to me. Shh, this is the remedy, and I get the recipe. I don't need no Hennessy. Yeah, it's been 9 months now, haven't had a drink and I'm starting to see clear now. I'm putting all my fears down, I can hear the cheers now, seeing peace signs when I look around. Hey, young homie, what you tripping on? Looking at life like, how did I get it wrong? But life's too short, gotta live it long. To my brothers and sisters and where we get along. Hey, young homie, what you tripping on? Looking at life like, how did I get it wrong? But life's too short, gotta live it long. To my brothers and sisters and where we get along. Open up your eyes, look around. Homie, can you see how it's going down? Brothers locked up, sisters knocked up. If you wanna build your love up, put your hate down. Ooh, that's the only way to live. Turning negatives to positives. It's gonna be alright, Bob Marley said. Hush the dumb keep it moving, that's what time it is. Hey, young homie, what you tripping on? Looking at life like, how did I get it wrong? And life's too short, gotta live it long. To my brothers and sisters and where we get along. Hey, young homie, what you tripping on? Looking at life like, how did I get it wrong? But life's too short, gotta live it long. To my brothers and sisters and where we get along. Give peace to the war in the streets. Give peace to the evil that creeps, yeah. I just ride with my head to the sky and live life like I'm never gonna die, yeah. See many fighting and fussing over nothing, so much destruction. Looking at puppets combusting like nothing. Now listen, it takes education to change your reputation. From bad to good to getting better, now you're elevating. Baby singing, families hanging, everybody's chilling. Not gonna stop this, living on a feeling. Man, this is the real thing. Tell me, can you feel me? So wait till they drop this, dancing on the ceiling. Ayy, young homie, what you tripping on? What you really tripping on? Well, life's too short, gotta live it long. To my brothers and sisters and where we get along. Yeah, yeah, hey. Yeah, yeah, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All day. Yeah, yeah, hey. Yeah, yeah. What you really tripping on? Yeah, young homie, what you tripping on?
Awesome.
You know what? Bruno Mars is sat right there. B.O.B. is sat right there. You just get a feeling when somebody's singing something that's real. And that's really good, man.
It was pure. You know, I guess that's the best word I can use to describe it.
Where were you when you first heard Young Homie on the radio?
We were shooting the video in Santa Cruz, and we got in the car to go to a different location. And my friend Phil, his name's Infamous, he freaking turned on the radio station where we're from, which is KDON, and was like...
KDON Salinas.
831.
Yeah.
831. That's exactly,
Yeah.
dude. And boom, put it on, and it's like, hey, young homie, what you tripping on? I'm like,
Seriously,
You cried,
did you cry?
didn't you?
Did you cry?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you cried.
Dude,
I would've.
I just look off and
I got sand in my eye, man.
What a difference, though. You know, when you think at that moment, look at you getting emotional on us here.
No.
But you think at that moment, this is the high point. Like they're bookends, you know, and this is the high point, and you can't help but think about where the low point was and how much space there is between them. What was bottom for you? Like what was bottom? Where was bottom?
Bottom?
Yeah,
Many different bottoms.
Yeah?
Different years.
Was there one particular moment when you're like, okay, this is I'm because bottom means anything from there is up.
Yeah, what was
so
the last?
next thing
the
you
last
did was
lowest.
going up.
The last lowest was the car accident. Mm-hmm. That was it. I was like, oh, it was scary.
Yeah.
No, scary. So.
And you feel like you've got it. You've got it unlocked now.
I have it unlocked
That's
for today.
amazing.
It's one
He
day
was
at
on
a time.
Ellen,
It's done
Kid.
deal.
He's
right now, right
doing
here.
great. And I noticed you on Ellen with L.A. Reid, and you have I don't know if you were hanging with him or if y'all just made up that handshake on the spot. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's just the
Is that like
handshake
just
that
that
we
thing?
do.
Did you see him?
No.
You got to learn this.
special
The
'cause it's-
choreographed handshake?
The
Kid can't
choreographed.
have
It's
a
like
handshake.
You know
some
it?
sort of three
You wanna try it?
thing.
Big
and-
Al, you
learn
wanna
it,
go
though.
You guys want to try it?
Yeah, because
check
it
it
was like
Big Al's
Do
gonna
you
try
know
it.
it already?
Yeah.
It's like a
I
three
don't
You
know.
don't. You don't know. So here's how it goes.
All right.
Hold on, let me make sure that it's okay with LA that I do this. Hold on.
Oh,
Hey, hold on.
Okay, LA Reid says it's all right.
it's okay.
Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do is in the air.
Okay.
1.
Put your mic down.
Now be less white.
Put your mic down, Al.
Let's do it again.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
That's so easy.
Can we all
like
do
that.
it at one time? Like you could stay.
Come
there.
on.
Plus, if a dude's
do
coming
it.
out of the
Gotta catch
bathroom,
on.
You and
you're not
LA,
afraid
or
to
is that
do it
like
with
cool
him,
people
No,
do that
this
everywhere?
is the new planking right here.
Go. Your turn. Oh, we all do it from here?
Oh, we got
1, 2, 3.
See?
I like
We're
it.
instantly cooler.
All right.
1, 2.
No, it's like that. No.
What have we done up here?
No, you
No,
don't. You're
no,
gonna
it's
say.
down here. It's like
1, 2, 3. Holla.
No, you don't say holla.
You don't say holla?
Yeah.
That's
Now,
us.
speaking of L.A. Reid, they blew out all the coaches on X Factor.
Right.
What do you feel about Britney Spears getting looked at as a judge?
That's the rumor.
I think it's cool. I think it'll be like interesting to watch. Of course, to watch her talk and to go off on the contestants. Basically, I would like to see her like go. You know what? No, honey. I would like her to say.
That's the question. Will
That'd be
she
cool if
do
said
that?
Like they could be honest. They don't have to be mean. But if they're not honest, like I watched.
Was Nicole Scherzinger
He's
honest?
about to tell something. He's about to tell
No,
something.
honest. Wait, say it again.
Was Nicole honest?
Yeah, it seemed
Yeah.
like she was honest.
Yeah.
She was really sweet, really nice. You know
and
what I mean?
fine.
Yeah.
Of course, she's beautiful, but like.
But you
she's-
watched somebody, you were about to say something, you
Yeah.
saw, you witnessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I watched another show, right, and it's
Yeah.
on right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Listen,
Voice.
listen.
And-
The Voice.
No, maybe not The Voice.
It's one of those shows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just too nice. They're just like there's no,
Yeah.
there's no
We
depth.
know which one that
there's
is.
no.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
Did you really take the criticism though and work with it? Because I feel like that's the dilemma as an artist. Do you want someone that has a lot of input and do you take it to heart, or would you rather just have a huge celebrity that gets you a lot of viewers?
no. You got to take the input and then like work with it and be like, okay, well that high note didn't work. I didn't even hit that. Like,
Right.
What should I do? Let me hit a harmony instead, or let me
you
hit
go.
that low note. So it's better. It's a learning process so if they do give that harsh feedback, at least the contestants, artists, at least they can learn from it and take
Right.
something from it. Instead
Chris Renee's with us from X Factor. Give me 3 artists on your dream tour. You're going out with 3 other artists. You're going to tour the country. Who do you want them to be?
Rihanna,
Rihanna. All right.
Ding.
Bruno Mars,
Bruno.
Eminem, Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, he couldn't pick just one.
Eminem or Wiz Khalifa? Which one? There it is.
Oh, wow.
Chris Rene, you guys from
Yeah.
X Factor with Kidd Kraddick in the morning.